And welcome back. This is Sean again. Just checking from the last mission if there's anything we should be putting on our ship. Alrighty, let's swap out this torpedo here for this one. Mark 10. Nothing else that we really picked up. What we did do is we got a promotion up to Vice Admiral. Chances are we could possibly go and get another ship, but the Hawkman 5 is serving us well. So I'm going to stick with it just because. So this mission is all that glitters.
The doctor is asking for assistance with a situation in the Shenda system. I'd like you to lend a hand.
Love to lend a hand. Now, if you're watching live, please follow. If you are watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you are on YouTube and you hear me talking to strange people who are invisible, it's because they were watching live on Twitch TV. Download Twitch TV, see stuff live. It's more fun because who knows what's going to go on? Not me.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
There always is, Catherine. Always. And not always missions, knowing you bad girl. Right, so we have to go. The Shenda, and off we go. We are still awaiting a slipstream drive to move fast. We'll get it. I think that's level 65 anyway. And we're slowly getting there now. We are up to 50 already. Moving up very quick. Pop off a couple of these. If there's anything we can do in here while we're flying about. Not yet. Clear the duty officers up. Bosh. All right, here we are. Little bit to the right, guys. To the right, that would be starboard. Port's to the left because port is the side where ships come in to dock in a port, and they always dock on the left side. There you go, you learned something today. Now I think I've just gone into reunion and we've done that, so I'm going to skip out of it. What the monkeys is going on here? Episodes, Delta Quadrant. We've done that. Why are we in reunion? We need to hop out again. Pretty sure that's where we were supposed to go, so I don't know what's happened there with the system. I'll have a look. And again, we leave it running. We don't stop the video because the idea is we're playing at the level you would be at if you're playing first through, and you'll make mistakes too. So you need to learn how to rectify those mistakes. And that, my friends, is how you get out of doing that. So went into the wrong system. Somewhere along the line, that's either replayable or it's still stuck in our queue. Doesn't matter much. Not doing it. Don't forget, yellow's where you're supposed to go. Not white. Yellow. Sean, stick with the plot, mate. Lots of other in-game players here. Hanging around, probably doing the same mission. Only these are individual missions, so we will not see them once we go inside the system, I do not expect. Team missions we will do. We're working through all the story arcs, which are mostly individual missions. Once we get to a higher level, like level 65 and a better ship, we'll go through task force operations because they're fun, but it's really not part of these walkthroughs. They're more a daily kind of thing you'll do all the time. A couple of the missions way back when I've left, they were skipped over, and I mentioned that in the video that we'll pick them up because they're more team missions. Alrighty, where's the doctor? And why is he on a shuttle? That hologram sure gets around.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Come on, Doc. It's not like you're a real person. You're a hologram, not a doctor, Jim.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paraniste measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
Measles, I don't know. I don't fancy catching measles, Doc.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
See? Vedwa are coming in. There they are. They're not falling for that one. But they do have these pretty nasty, blowy-uppy, miney things we have to watch out for. Did you like that, blowy-uppy, miney? I'm so technically minded, it's not funny. Yikes, get away from them. We got surrounded by them in a couple of missions ago, and they basically took our full-strength ship right out in one blast. Here they go again. Ha! I tell you, you'll fall for those once, but not twice. You'll remember to get out of the way pretty quickly. Or not. Wonder if I can pick some of them up for my main tomb later on. Around these people with a bit of plasma, I do like that. See if they'll drift into it. If they do, if they do, it'll start wearing away at their shields. Oh, let's sling a tractor beam on you. Gotcha. And there's more. As we've discovered in a couple of other missions, the Vedwa are relentless. They just keep coming at you and you've got to keep plugging away.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Uh-oh.
Right shield's failing.
Oh, that was close. Now they've got us stuck. There we go, got out of it. Sometimes the only way to get out of that is with using the maneuverability skill. It wasn't available to us at the time. I'm going to take it out here. I don't like it. You're going. Oh, not falling for that one. Not you. You over there. You're going down. And again, they're being quite tenacious. They're hard to kill, probably because we need to upgrade our ship. Try not to do that. Maybe you should. Got it. Take this one out now.
Target shields have failed.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaudois.
Put a leash on your dogs, mate. Not acceptable. What do you want? I think to talk to him we've got to get a little bit closer, so we'll do that. There we go.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaudois supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized. I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
I don't know.
That is understandable. Do you have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
Well, we had some summer. It's slowly come to an end. It's a lovely blue day today.
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you? Diplomatic negotiations. I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
Yeah, I did actually.
Talaxians. Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
I'm contacting the closest
Absolutely.
medical ship. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
Excellent idea, Doc. All that glitters, so we've eventually made it to where we need to be. Yeah, we've just been here a few
Imagine
missions ago.
using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaudois have no shame. I don't trust Gaul. He betrayed us on Vodwar Prime. He'll do it again.
Why, yes, he will. But we're on home territory nearly here with Neelix and his colony. Hopefully that's going to help us out.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him. Gaul seems very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Oh, born ready, mate. Born ready. Yep, they look like our 2 best officers, so we're going to beam down, talk to Gaul, probably end up shooting him in the face. Who knows? After this mission, it's possible that I will go back. I think we need to toughen our ship up. We'll go back and see if there are any available ships for us. We're only dealing with free stuff, don't forget, on these walkthroughs. So if there's not a free one, we're stuck with the Hawkmoon 5, which is a brilliant ship.
It's so good to see... Doctor, it's been 30 years! You haven't aged a day!
Yes, it's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vodwar a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension. Doctor, you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vodwar here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about my many achievements since our last meeting. And my brilliant research was able to prove conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Well, Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vardwar have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Sounds like a ball. Alrighty.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vodwar their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Sounds good. I'm starving. Neelix, what have you done with all your stuff? This was full last time. Full of gear. I think they've moved out to a nearby planet. Maybe that's it. Who knows?
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue. As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliances support for them. Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vadwa colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Cabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them. The Cabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well? There can be no peace, not after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are weak, that we should just lay down and die for them? No, we will not.
He's very touchy.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Cabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the Quadrant.
He looks a little bit like Liam Neeson, doesn't he? He does.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vadwar. You need to understand.
Oops, don't like the sound of that, so I'm going to pop out a couple of defensive weapons here. Just in case I get Bob 1 and 2 out my drones. He does have a particular set of skills. Alrighty, well, if you're going to attack, I'm ready for you.
The Vadwar have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's not going to end well, is it?
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No, it makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
Who shoots the chef? Seriously?
Oh no.
That's not good. Tactical strike team and to scan the base. I think we're bringing in a strike team, to be honest. Now we can scan the base. All right, the heat is on, baby.
Time only to save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone. And time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vaudouar kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
Alrighty, defeat the Vaudouar in Cargo Bay. In the Cargo Bay. 2 lots of them. Alrighty. Now we need Bob and Bob. No, you don't.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
How do we choose who to save?
It's a tricky one.
Personal shield losing power.
We've saved the hostages, but they may be safer here. What about the people in the storage room?
Well, we'll see what we can do about that. Not leaving anyone behind.
Personal shield losing power.
We should check to see if any of the Talaxians survived.
Does not look good.
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix. I'm sorry.
It's worse than that. They're dead, Neelix.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
We do, but not until I've got this ore. Hey, yikes, other way. Alrighty. You're going round in circles here. I am going round in circles. Holy schmoly. In and at 'em, guys. In and at 'em.
Losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
Now, there's a group over here. If I can get in range and call down an orbital strike, maybe, just maybe, I will take some of them out.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Talaxians to
Took
join us
them all
here
out
as soon as possible.
pretty much in one go. Awesome. Use your weapons, guys.
More Vodwar on the way. Defend the shuttle.
There's a shuttle.
Enemy targets on sensor.
More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried. A large number of Vodwar are closing in. I'm afraid they may be too much for you to handle.
The Teray are here to assist. After this, our debt to you is repaid.
Nah.
That's timely. Here come the Vodwar.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
The Vodwar have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
Hurrah! Pick these things up. I think we're going to need to replenish the medical supplies on our away team. Okies.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vodwar fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
Sounds brilliant. Beam me up, Scotty.
I knew this meeting was a farce. The word Vodwar means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment. A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Teray. I am not. This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
You just can't please all the people all the time. Once again, guys, it's time to take out the trash.
Target shield has failed. Target shield has failed.
Uh-oh. Here's Tuffy, got him in the end.
Target's shield has failed. Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
That sounded good.
Target's shield has failed.
Come on, guys, get that hull up. Call in a reinforcement ship. Happens occasionally. There he is. Just help us clean up the last of the scum.
Voyager is here. We will not allow the Vaadwaur to escape.
Just like the cavalry. A little late. That's okay, we need you.
Rear shield failing. Target's shield has failed. Rear shield failing. Four shields failing. Left shield failing.
You came to our aid when the Vaadwaur attacked our homeworld. Now we have come to assist you. This discharges our obligation.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We'd done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
Don't worry, Neelix. They'll be avenged. I'm Batman.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be. With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gall wanted to perform, from the initial distress call to his intervention and offer to negotiate. And then he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire Quadrant may fall.
Gall has shown his true nature. I expected he was not dealing in good faith. But nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaudouar. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gall will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
And that was all that glitters. A pretty violent mission, lots of killing going on. We don't mind that so much. It's what we like. So, thank you for watching. Please follow, please
Gall
subscribe,
betrayed
of
my trust
course.
years ago when we first encountered the Vaudouar. Time hasn't made him any less treacherous or dangerous. He's a warmonger and must be stopped.
So our next mission will be all your enemies, which is patrol missions. No doubt lots of fighting there. So I'm going to take a little break for you watching live. I'll be back in about half hour to an hour. Thank you so much. If you're on YouTube, subscribe and follow us all the way through. What have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 story missions. We are plowing through them. Good to have you along for the ride. Take care of you. Catch you soon.